Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Everlasting Summer, a game where everyone's over the age of 18. Sure. Anyways, I've actually completely forgot a little bit what we're doing, other than I think we're going after Alice, you bastard. And also, this is my second time loading the game because I forgot something. Last time I played was on my Rode Mac. Now I'm back home at my home PC, and you might notice something missing. Which, oh no, here they are. So, okay, so these all show up. Okay, so these were the ones we played last time where we walked in her changing with her stocking still on. Anyways, so yeah, so we're still uncensored, which is nice. Background, sprites. Where do I get sprites from? Anyways, so let's actually go back and continue the game. We're in day 3 rather, in slot 2, excuse me. And let's see, we beat Alice at the poker game, or whatever it was, but we didn't make the bet this time, so she might be a bit mad. And we also left the key, as well as we went to the cafeteria and met Ulsa there and tricked her with some pepper. So those are the main differences from the first playthrough to now. So let's do this again. I might be a bit rusty, might also be a bit drunk, but that's usual. So here we go. The night left a feeling of anxiety behind. I woke up exhausted both physically and mentally. It happens to me all the time. You see incredibly lucid images in your dream, as if you fell into a Hollywood blockbuster with a plot full of twists, well-paid actors, and multi-million-dollar visual effects. And then you wake up in the morning without remembering a damn thing. That's what I was trying to do, to restore the images shown by my relaxed brain. But the part of my memory was empty. Either act achieved or formatted completely, archived or formatted completely. Oh, I see. I was trying to use the arrows. I could just use space, maybe. Oh no! What the hell? What the? We missed a lot there. What the hell? What the hell just happened? I think this happened to me before. The water was warm. You'll regret that you wimped out. Chuckled. Is this going all the way back? No rematches. Wow, this is going all the way back. Okay. A lot of stuff happened. Good morning, Simon. What the hell just happened? Alright, let's just use spacebar from now on so we don't accidentally skip half the story and wind up how we ended up nude next to electronic. Because of lack of sleep, my head was still singing and my thoughts were all jumped together. However, I didn't regret waking up instead of my usual habit, sleeping in for 3 more hours. How come you're up so early? It just happened. And no neckerchief once again. She slowly tightens the noose around my neck. I'll do it myself. It's not a big deal. On my way to the canteen. I don't think so. Do it. No. Me. No, wait, I mean, do it now. Sorry. Did you forget about the lineup before breakfast? How could I ever forget? And what's the lineup going to be about today? We'll discuss the agenda for today. So what's the agenda? Frankly speaking, I don't give a damn. I don't care what the agenda might be for our courageous pioneer troop. I was merely interested in where our brave leader will send our little pioneer army from the following 12 to 15 hours. Maybe I could manage to avoid enemy locations. That's where the game won't let me use space again. There you go. You'll find out at the lineup, she said with such a cute face. Again, she's the 25-year-old, so. Dun, 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 dun. She gave me a willy smile, and I showed her my willy. Olga, you know my stomach is getting upset. I'd rather, well, you know. Bow chicka wow wow. Hold on. Or, damn it, where's that sound effect? Okay, that's somewhat sexual. How about... There you go, that's more direct. I believe that's okay to miss the lineup once. It just all nasty if I fail to control it right here there. Where did that courage come from? You have 5 more minutes. I'm afraid I need more time. Could you tell me right now, please? Sure, I'll try, but just in case it all goes down and I have to yell timber. Fine. On our list today is cleaning up the camp location, organizing the books in the biblioteca, some other minor tasks, and of course, we'll have a ball in the evening. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Watch yourself. Is that what she really said? Hold on. Because I hit space a couple times. Having ball in the evening. Yep, okay. Just my space bar doesn't seem to want to work. She looks so grumpy, it's cute. You must take part in the camp activities today. Oh, yeah, sure, you bet. Yeah, I betcha. Definitely. And now I'd rather go get rid of what I have to do, drop the kids off at the pool. You know, the turtle heads are poking. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Unless you want to do anything here. Come on, let's hit the... Yes, she does. That's good. I came out of the cabin and hid in the bushes behind it, waiting for Olga to leave. You could look in the window and, you know, maybe see what you saw yesterday. Actually, I didn't have any particular reason to behave this way, but the voice within me kept telling me that I have nothing to do with the lineup. Ellipses was over my shoulder, completely agreeing with me. He was a little devil on my shoulder. After the camp leader left, I went back to my cabin and decided to wait for breakfast there. Oh, that's it? You just went back in and slept for an hour? You lazy bastard, ya. I'm not planning on taking part in community life today. Cleaning and organizing, that's not what someone in my situation should be doing. The 2 days have passed, and I'm still right where I started. No, you started next to a bus. You're in a cabin next to a hot 25-year-old. You're in a body of a 17-year-old, or excuse me, 18-year-old. Yeah, just saying, a lot of pornos start out this way. Anyways. All the residents seemed to be perfectly ordinary people. They weren't involved in any conspiracy, weren't communicating with aliens, and had no ideas about time warps. This is just jump to the left. And it's swing to the right. You put your hands on your hip. And anyways, of course, each of them is a bit particular, but those particularities do not seem to seem out of line at all. Moreover, if I had met any of these pioneers in my familiar world, I wouldn't suspect anything wrong. They seem to be even more normal and natural than, let's say, yours truly. The line of reasoning was quite logical. The illogical part was the absence of answers. Ordinary people in a extraordinary place. I've heard and seen that already somewhere over the rainbow. Dozens of pioneers, or even more, live their familiar lives and do their regular stuff day by day. They don't understand that the world around them is not what it looks like. M. Night Shyamalan, that one movie no one saw, but apparently The Village. Like, no one's seen it, but everyone knows the twist ending because one person saw it at least, and his name was M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, but this is the point. But this is their point of view. As for me, I'm not acquainted with this world of Seattle, of the Seattle camp and its residents, even if they seem to behave the way normal people would under normal situations. I have to decide here and now which one I want to sleep with. No, are these people involved in what's happening to me? Can they give me any answers? Or do I have to seek the truth somewhere else? Find out next time. Same bat channel, same bat time. Wait a minute, no. Ellipses didn't like the Batman joke. It seems I overdid it a bit with the Batman joke. A bit with the thinking. There's no unusual crowd of hungry. There's no usual crowd of hungry. Oh, then you came early? Or even inside the canteen. Most of them probably had their breakfast before 9. Oh yeah, you slept in. You went back, slept in. That's even better. 2's company, 3's a crowd. Lena was sitting in the furthest corner of the cantina, lazily picking her fork at a amorphous lump of vaguely resembling porridge. Having a breakfast with her seemed like a good idea. We could have a chat in peace. You're chatting with the shy girl. Sure. Or at least try to have one. There you go. I was on my way to our table when suddenly I was grabbed by my sleeve. Darling, you're wearing that. Lena the librarian. I meant librarian. Joking. Xena. I was calling her Zoe before, but I guess the joke about her sexual orientation led to Miss Warrior Princess. Anyway, Zoe the librarian. Get your meal and come. We need to talk. What are you waiting for? Again, just that way her hand is like she's judging me constantly. I was a bit confused. Pardon, isn't this a bit too... Oh yeah, she wants me to go with her to lunch somewhere. And somehow I ended up with the guitar sessions with... Anyways, what's wrong? Get your meal and sit down. Again, dominatrix. I suppose that she considered her behavior normal. Sorry, but I promised Lena. Fine. Yeah, let's talk with Zoe. I'm not sure what, but I accepted the invitation. What if I can learn something new, like how to tie knots? She is a bookworm. Anyways. Minute later, I was sitting in front of Zoe with a tray of simple meal or porridge, 2 eggs, 4 pieces of white bread, sausage, and a glass of Kapot. Bon appetit. Thanks. I decided to act politely as I could and also eat more neatly without chomping and spilling crumbs all over the Kumpot. So, what do you want to talk about? Today at the library we're having a special. Or a quail. Oh, wrong button. A quail. Almost like has a little Q on top. Anyways. I was listening from the point on. Hold on. You start this thing with saying, maybe I could find something out about her. As soon as she said her first 3 words, I shut out. I didn't listen to her at all. Even though I could have and got information. Anyways, I wasn't listening from this point onward. I immediately recalled Olga's words about the scheduled events for today. Don't forget, again, she invited you to a gangbang in the library and you just wasn't listening, you bastard. What? I said, don't forget to visit the biblioteca after lunch. It'd be impressive if I remembered how the hell to say lunch in Spanish. Siesta, ha. Anyways, what for? Were you even listening? Nope, not at all. I admitted honestly and carelessly. Zoe's face got red, then apparent green, and then took a soft purple color. Today, after lunch, you, me, a gag ball in the library. Got it, dunce? Dunce? Isn't it supposed to be Gimp? What kind of curse is that? Though a pioneer must use a curse word, I must never use a curse word. How could I forget that rule? Oh, yeah, sure. I apologize. Of course, assuming my sin, I'll be there. Actually, I wasn't really planning to go anywhere, but if you want to make someone speak, you need to sacrifice a bit at first. She was speaking, you weren't listening. By the way, what year is it now? I totally lost count. I decided to play fair. She looked perplexed and answered, have you gone completely bananas? B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-S? Honestly, that's how I felt for the last couple days, to tell you the truth. Zoe didn't reply. So, ¿qué hora es? I smiled kindly. Listen, why don't you... Yes, I agree with her. Let's go probe the nurse for answers. Anyways. Well, will they tell me what year it is there? Oh, certainly. And see, she knows. The whole camp knows about the nurse. Anyways, Zoe stood up and headed to the exit. Actually, I did this last time, didn't I? I didn't even talk to Lena. Why did I talk to Lena last time? I don't know. Wait, you didn't finish your meal. But it looks like she won't turn back. Sweet, I get to do. Finishing chewing on the sausage, which tasted like a twisted pear cable. I wonder if they have internet access here. You could ask the lonely girl sitting over here by herself, looking fondly at you, wondering why you didn't pay attention to her. I guess not. A pioneer sitting at the table next to me noticed me talking to myself and stared at me. I smiled, waved at him in return, the middle finger. After such a friendly greeting, he, for some reason, left the cantina quit without finishing his breakfast. Done with his food, it's time to search for some clues. They have a little blue paw print on them. If I learned anything from TV, it's the paw print. That's where you find the clues. Sometime later, I finally came. Yes, I have nothing to do in this place. Well, there's something to do. Though the nurse seemed quite caring, it's better to keep a... Well, if you insist. Such benevolence is actually scary. She may know something, but I hadn't the courage to enter the infirmary. Moreover, I had no reason to. Not a single one. Not a sausage. Immersed in my own thoughts, I didn't notice the nurse who was standing on the porch with a bottle of gin. Hi there. Again, every time to me it's hi there, pioneer. No matter what, it could be, dear God, they're coming for us. Pioneer. She came closer. You must be sick. Did you come for some medicine? No, I pretty lady. I was just wandering around, not staring at your chest. Oh, a torrent, I see. But if you're here, I have a serious task for you. I gave her a look of inquiry. The word task made me feel uneasy. It sounded like something inevitable. The nurse smiled spitefully. You both will help me to take inventory of the supply medicines which arrived today. Both? Who are we? Perhaps I misheard. But what word could be confusing with both? Hi, I'm here. I walked with you from the cantina. I tried talking to you. You didn't notice. Lena emerged from behind the nurse's back. Because it was quite a big back. And I can't lie, you other brothers can't deny. What? It seems strange that I haven't noticed her to now. Yes. Come after dinner. I have explained everything to Lena. She will tell you what to do. Medicines, huh? Supplies today? But Olga told me that no bus would arrive for the next couple days. So, there were visitors to our camp today? Yes, they arrived this morning from the city. Why are you asking? Oh, just curious about how I could escape from this place. All right, then. Pioneer. So, tonight after dinner, you'll be here. Maybe Lena was barely noticeable this whole time. Suddenly she was able to remain invisible like some kind of skilled ninja. Except when her eyes go up like that. I could do it on my own. I mean, he doesn't have to be here. No. There were a lot of boxes. And a pioneer is always ready. Isn't that so? Pioneer. I can't blush. I'm joking about this, but I think that's what they're going for, of course. She gazed at me and smiled menacingly. I don't want to spend the whole evening doing something like this, and also, I got more important things to do. But rejecting this request would be really improper. If it wasn't for Lena, who was standing there, I would definitely think my way out. Oh, well, it depends on how I... That was both the whiskey's fault, the joke and the burp. Anyways, this time, let's say no. Because I had the private dance with Lena. So let's not go for Lena this time. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. In general. Life and everything. So, maybe I shouldn't have lied to her. I should think before I say something. Oh, really? And what exactly will you be helping her with? I don't know, but it won't be fucking... Oh, wait, what? Turning up bad, then her cabin. She asked me to clean it, sort it out, and so on. But you know what a mess this cabin is. Sure, she asked you to tidy up her closet, too. The nurse looked at me so intense that Napoleon's fiasco at the Battle of Waterloo seemed a small annoyance compared to my current flop. I was going to say something, but she continued to speak. Okay then, Pioneer. We'll manage it without you. I apologize, but you see, I said and looked at Lena. She stood there looking at the ground, blushing more and more. It's alright, I can manage it on my own. I'm good. Okay then. The awkward silence followed. I wanted to sink into the ground because of my lame lie that had probably offended Lena. Wait, goodbye then. Yeah, I'll see you later. Nurse was still smiling spitefully. Bitch. I turned and walked away, almost running. Though, in fact, I really wanted to run. Common sense advised me not to. What do you think, Gendo?